every emotion in the world is allowed except for anger. And every other Western therapist in the world will totally disagree with me, but that's my belief. Anger is proven to be it's like a virus, okay? When you express anger, you are actually spreading it to everybody else who is within your reach, as well as within 24-hour period, anybody who comes into the area with which that anger was released. So I believe in transmuting anger, and there's a lot of different exercises that are ancient, sort of they're Eastern religious exercises that you can utilize the energy of anger, because it emanates from the first chakra, and it is fire. Anger is fire. So learning how to transmute and utilize that energy and pulling it up through the other chakras, in an exercise and a system that I teach my clients, is what you are meant to do with anger. You're supposed to utilize it in that productive way to produce action in the world. So I do not believe in shouting, because that lacks total conscientiousness. It is something that there's no productivity to that. And one of the things that many people do not understand about anger is that they identify anger as the boiling pot, the boiling teapot, that now, you feel it brewing, and now it must explode, or else that stuff stays within and creates harm inside. No, you have to squelch anger, and anger needs to be released through creative means, or through exercise, or through taking a walk. But anything in the world that does harm to others is not an acceptable form of release. So I do not agree with that. You could go, if you must, and you're living at sort of the lower, or like the first or second or third level of soul work, and you've arrived at the evolutionary phases where you know how to transmute that anger and turn it into something beautiful and creative in the world, then you can go into your room and you can close the doors and you can scream into your pillows if that's what you feel you must do to get it out, when there's no one else around and no one can be infected with those emotions. But is it an acceptable thing to do? I personally don't subscribe to that at all, nor do I think it's okay. I hope that's not too harsh.